Hello you guys, hi Josh from Mega, and today I want to bring you a fun video. And I know I haven't done one of these in a long time, so I've been wanting to get these out for a minute now. So I think the right time is any to do it as a part of my channel rebranding, comeback if you want to call it. So today we're gonna have a top 10 Pokemon Steel type edition. Now, the reason why I say edition is because I'm going to be trying to get these videos out every week. I'm gonna do every type if I can, see how that goes, and see how you guys receive it. So before we get started in anything, make sure you leave a like, turn your notifications, because I did put a lot of work into the videos, and I really would like you to catch them if you're subscribed, and I would like you to see my new content if you're not subscribed. So go ahead and do that for me, and let's get started. And by the way, before we get started, if you see a Pokemon that you disagree with, keep in mind this is my list, and it's not a very competitive list. So if you see a Pokemon you really don't feel like it's good, let me know what you think in the comments below. Give me your top 10, because I will read those. And yeah, so don't be bent out of shape if you don't think a Pokemon deserving of a spot. So let's go ahead and get into it. So coming at number 10, we're gonna start it off with Steelix. Now Steelix is one of my favorite steel types, and because also it has a nice ground type can go with it. And to be fair, I liked Onyx too, and I really thought it was cool in the anime when Brock had a Steelix when he came back from I think Hoenn, was it? It was one of those. We like make a cameo appearance, whatever. And yeah, and you already see Steelix in the meta, but it's pretty good in lower tiers, and I really like that. It's a defensive wall, as you can see the stats, 200 for defense, 230 when it's mega. And I believe its mega ability is Sand Force, so it makes its ground moves a little bit more stronger. And even without those, the base form's still pretty good itself. You got your rocks, you got your sturdy, so you almost guaranteed to get your hazards up when you get into it. I believe it also learned Dragon Tail, and it's good phaser for Roar. And it's all around good Pokemon for the lower tiers, so that's why I really want to give that, and that's why I gave the number 10 spot to Steelix. Also, by the way, I really think it's nice. The design for the Mega is pretty nice. It has diamond, it always said it's pressure like diamond in the Pokédex. So I really think that was a nice touch that it gave it, just like the Crystal Onyx in the anime. So yeah, so we're gonna move on to number 9 now. So number 9, we got Aegislash. Now Aegislash was a Pokemon that I kind of hated when I first started running to a little bit more. Cause I know it will usually do dickhead things, like, but I kind of realized how good of a Pokemon, because design wise, I won't lie, it's just not that appealing to me. And I think it was like that before people started playing with it, and it's pretty broken for regular mons. Its signature move, King Shield, if you hit it with a contact move, you automatically go down attack, and that's pretty crazy. And honestly, it's not an Aegislash if it don't have King Shield, even though I don't think it can learn Protect. But either way, its stats is pretty crazy, because if you know how to use it, it's pretty strong. With attacking form, it goes to 150 automatically and that's the good thing about Aegislash, is that you can use it any other way you want to. Like attacks go to 150, and special attacks. So you can have a special attacker or a physical attacker. But most people, like myself, I prefer the attacking set, because it can learn Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak, Iron Head, Sacred Sword. That's my preference. And the defense is good. Most people like to use weakness policy with it, or a red card, anything like that. So it's pretty worthy, at least, to be on number 9. It's been banned, so it's kind of died in Ubers, because most people really don't use it in Ubers like that. So yeah, it's really unfortunate. But that's my number 9. We can go ahead to number 8. So coming at number 8 is Kartana. Now Kartana, it took me a little bit warming up, getting used to using, but I like the design of this Pokemon a lot. Like, I like origami, and it's supposed to be like a sword origami, so I think I like that a lot. And the stats is pretty amazing too. It got 109 speed, 181 attack, and it's 131 defense. So that's pretty good when we really think about it. Most people like to put a choice scarf on it, or a band on it. It's pretty good. I feel like it's it's gonna be a good wall breaker if you know how to use it correctly, and depending on what item it has, because some people use Focus Sash or anything like that. So, and it has a good move pool. You can use a Leaf Blade, Smart Strike, Sacred Sword. Good. It's an all around good Pokemon, and that should be expected since it's an Ultra Beast. Most Ultra Beasts have good stats. But yeah, that's really my reasoning for it. and that's all we gotta say. It's a good mon all around. Number 7, Ferrothorn. Now I kind of tried to not spoil it on the last number because I was gonna say Cortana is becoming the opposite of Ferrothorn, but Ferrothorn got the higher seed because, no pun intended, because it is more versatile. It has good defense, decent attack, good special defense. It can learn Toxic, Thunder Wave, Leech Seed, Spikes, Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball. It's an all-around good Pokemon. And the crazy part is, I already thought this mon, most people, I thought this mon was gonna be garbage in Black and White when it first appeared, because you know the quad weakens to fire and it's pretty slow. But nah, this Pokemon is pretty strong, and you know I have to give props when props is due, and it can learn a variety of moves. Also, it's starting to become a niche pick on rain teams because you know rain reduce it with water, so it won't be that much of a damage. And yeah, so my kind of favorite set is more of a, I won't say stall, but it's more like Thunder Wave, Hazards. Also, has good Power Whip. That's a really good move it has. And Gyro Ball, most people like to go with Gyro Ball though. So that's why I gave Ferrothorn the number 7 number seed. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to number 6 now. Now, coming in at number 6 is Magnezone. Now, Magnezone, it's pretty, I really like it a lot. It's I won't say I use it often, but when I do use it, it always comes in handy for me. And especially in today's game, how some steel types, or like Crustilla, or Toxapex, you know, it's very good in that type of regard. All of its abilities are good. It has Sturdy, Magnet Pull, Analytic, so when your opponent switches out, it'll automatically that Analytic will pop in, because when you recall your Pokemon that technically comes as priority. So yeah, most people like to put Hidden Fire on it so when you trap another steel type like a Caesar or a Ferrothorn or Cortana, that one hit KO will be done for. So that's why I kind of like it. Most people put a Choice Scarf on it. Most people, some people like to put Choice Specs on it. And either way, it's pretty good. Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch. That's pretty much the most sets how they run. But that's really about it. And you know, it's just a good Pokemon all around. So it's good for its own typing because it's also quad resist to Steel. The only thing that really sucks about it is ground type, but most people also put Air Balloons on it. So it's deserving of the number 6 spot. So let's move on. So we have at number 5 is Registeel. Now Registeel, I won't lie, it's a personal thing I like, because you know, if you know me, I love Hoenn Pokemon. I love Hoenn the region, and I just love Gen 3 all around. And you know, the Steel Titan that actually has more rain over the other 2 Titans is a personal favorite to me. But also, not only that, is because if you look at the stats, it's another versatile Pokemon. You can have it as a special attacker with Flash Cannon, or a physical attacker with Earthquakes, Iron Head, all that stuff. And if you notice, the defenses are balanced. So Regice is more special defense, Regirock is more physical defense, but it's right in the middle with Registeel. So you can have it any way you want. Most people decide to give it both, and you know, it's a very good walk. You know, Toxic, Silent Toss, Protect, stuff like that. It's not a stall, it can be whatever you want. So if you want to be a Stallmon, it can be a Stallmon. If you want to be an attacker, it can be attacker with Curse. And yeah, so that's why I chose Registeel as my 5th Pokemon. So for number 4, I chose Heatran. Now Heatran is a good Pokemon, and it'll probably be in my top 3 if I didn't choose the other 3. So like I said in the beginning of the video, there's gonna be various reasons why certain Pokemon didn't make, you know, like top cut. But anyway, Heatran's a good Pokemon. Its stats are crazy. You expect that for a pseudo legendary. The speed is good, so if you want to Choice Scarf it, you can. You can if you want to make it a wall, you can make it a wall. If you want to make it a wall breaker, you can. You know, 'cause it has pretty good. It has a wide variety of moves, and have a good special attack to go along with it. It can make rocks, and it can do a lot for you. And also, it's really good if you want to do like it can take a lot of advantage of the Z moves, like you want to do Z Flamethrower or Z Bloom Doom, because that was a thing, and when the move first came out, Bloom Doom, Heatran, what's that one Steel move? The Steel move, Z move. It's pretty good, and also it's quad resistant to Steel, so that's pretty good, you know. That's why I kind of think that if Heat Trend had a little bit more, how do I put this? If it had a little bit more speed, it would kind of broke it. So that's why I think it's a kind of decent pick. The attack is good, but most people don't run attack because, you know, like I said, all the variety of moves are in the special attack. So we're gonna go into the top 3 now. So we're gonna come in at number 3, and I also want to apologize for blacking out the name of the Pokemon. I don't want to spoil the last 2, and yeah. So the number 3 and number 2 are gonna have the name blacked out because Adobe must have had an error. I could have sworn I changed the name. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't know. Yeah, so I'm blacking out so the number 2, 1 and 2 spots won't be spoiled. But anyway, let's get into it. So my number 3 is gonna be Aggron, and Aggron, like I said, with the Red Steel choice, it's really because it's Hoenn. You know, I love Hoenn Pokemon, but not only that, it has some viability with it. It has a wide variety of moves, like Surf, Flamethrower, Electric Bolt, Thunderbolt. I believe so, right? But I know it runs like Surf definitely. But it has some good special moves, even though you don't use them because it's a physical attacker, and it has a good defense to go along with it because they try to make it not like Steelix too much. And it has a rock typing, but when it mega evolves, it has steel alone and has filter, so less the less vulnerabilities, the more better. And yeah, my personal favorite is the Cursed Gyro Ball set because, you know, it's gonna be slow as is, so you want minimal speed as possible, and so you probably want to run Brave on it. And Heavy Slam is pretty good too. And I was gonna say Earthquake. It's just an all-around good Pokemon with a Mega. It's UU, so it's not that bad. If they have Recovery, like I think besides Rest, it'll be good. So maybe a Sleep Talk set will probably be fitting for it also. So coming in at number 2 is Scizor. Now Scizor is a Gen 2 Pokemon that, you know, most people, unless you have that link cable, you wouldn't really want to see. But it's a pretty strong Pokemon, even from Gen 2 onwards. And it only got better since X and Y. And it's pretty crazy because it can defog rocks, it can roost up, it can, once you hit that, it's pretty scary when you see a Scizor hit the Sword Dance because that's potentially game ending right there. Even if you have a whole full 6, the only way, because that priority Bullet Punch with the Technician, it can do so much damage, especially if it's running Adamant or full attack, because Mega Scizor's its EV's spread, it could be diverse because it could be I won't say a wall, but it could be very hard to kill, and it can still do a lot of damage. So that's why I really think Scizor, even regular Scizor, is pretty good with a Choice Band on it. Hit the U-turn, and also has Pursuit, so that's even better. Bug Bite, I've seen a lot of variations of it. But either way, Scizor is a very good Pokemon, and that's why it had to get the number 2 spot. It has so much legacy, and it put fear in me every time I see one. So that's why, you know, when I use one, I try to go ham. But on to my favorite and the best Steel type I think there is. So taking the top spot is Metagross. Now you've seen this coming if you've been paying attention, but Metagross is my favorite Steel type. There's so much viability with it. I've seen agility sets, I've seen choice band sets, even with base form, and with Metagross, it's pretty much it's very hard to stop. And honestly, seeing how I felt mixed ways when they banned it in Sun and Moon, I was kind of upset, but it is what it is, you know. I won't get into detail because that's a whole nother video within itself, but I love them Pokemon for so many reasons. It's design, it has bulk, it has attack, and even the shiny looks good, the white Metagross, and it's just all around a good Pokemon. Most people like to run Zen Headbutt, even though it's kind of sucks that Zen Headbutt has suck ass accuracy, and if you're really ballsy, you can go for the Medium Mash set, but most people go for Bullet Punch for that priority. And it's a very hard to kill mon once you get in its bag. So that's where I really think of the Steel types. Metagross is my favorite, all in all. And yeah. Oh, by the way, Metagross has good abilities too. I meant to say that. Clear Body, so attack won't get reduced. It goes away, but it gets Tough Claw, so that attack, it goes up. That physical attack goes up. So that's another why it's good. But that's all I have for today. Let me know what your top 10 steel types in below. And yeah, sorry I didn't get the honorable mentions, which I probably might as well go ahead and do right now. Skarmory, Bronzong, and Magearna, and Dialga, you know, because it's one of the favorite mons. But it's a top 10 list for a reason. But yeah, so let me know what your top 10 steel types in the comment below. Like the video, I put a lot of hard work into this. I want you guys to see it, and put your bell notifications on so you know when I upload. And yeah, so for I'm ending the video. Have a good day. Goodbye.